You may be wondering, how can I achieve a more natural sound in American English pronunciation? Where are the specific areas that I sound least natural when I talk? Well, today we're going to be looking at two files from people who are asking very similar questions to this and trying to answer them. And maybe as we discuss them, you'll get some suggestions and some ideas for yourself. Good morning, guys. Good evening. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Schwa Mill. This is your American English pronunciation review show. We are here Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays right around 7:30 a.m. New York to give you some pronunciation feedback on files that you send to us. And to guide you in this process, there's me. Hi, my name is Geoff. It rhymes with breath. That is one of the four keys to a natural sound in American English, including placement, pitch, breath, trying to weaken those consonant sounds and strengthen your vowel sounds. I got two more files for you today. Thank you to people who have been sending us files in the group. If you are interested in having your own files looked at in the future, we have a free group on Telegram where people can do just that. Send us files for us to consider for review. Let's take a look at our first one. Let's look to Levi. It's been a while since he's had a chance to stop by. Good to see you, man. Let's take a look at our first file and see what kind of pronunciation advice we can get.
Feel lucky that I get to do that because I get to do the work that.
Okay, a lot happening here. So let's play that again.
Feel lucky that I get to do that because I get to do the work that.
Okay, so one of the things that's happening here is we have these stock groups that have a lot of these short words, right? Feel lucky that I get to do that because I get to do that. And so a lot is being thrown at our listener in a very short amount of time, which is not necessarily a problem. How can we put our listener in the best position to understand what we're saying in a way that sounds natural? And I think we need, surprise, some probably more elements of contrast here, because right now there's a lot happening.
Feel lucky that I get to do that because I get to do the work that.
Okay, so one of the things that I liked, let's talk about elements of contrast. So one of them is speed. I liked how this started slower comparatively.
Feel lucky that I get to do.
Like feel lucky, like feel lucky. Now the placement is a little bit high, and our breath is a little bit blocked off, so things are sounding very tight. It almost feels like I'm compressing my throat and my chest, like feel lucky, feel lucky,
Feel lucky that I get to do that.
feel lucky, versus like feel lucky. So I would really try to just engage the diaphragm a little bit more and get more breath moving through to not be as tight with these sounds and things like that. What's up to Gotcha, hanging out with us. So like let's just start with the vowels. So we have this phrase feel lucky, right? So let's just do the vowels. So like we have an E sound and a dark L. So like eel, eel. Let's just kind of play around with the placement on that. Like eel, 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 eel. Okay. And then our lucky sound has an and an E sound. So like So let's just kind of just do those vowels and try to link them together. And for our exercise here, and this is purely an exercise, let's try to really lengthen a bit. It's like eel, and notice that we're kind of moving down. Eel, 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 and then we can add the words, the consonants back in. It's like eel, feel lucky. Eel, I feel lucky, because right now we just feel so tight.
Feel lucky that I get to do that because I get to.
The other way you can tell that we're a little bit tight is there's not really any breath extension after the syllables finish. You can hear, for instance, on the word lucky.
Feel lucky that I get to do.
Lucky that I, versus like lucky that I, lucky that I. Do you hear the difference there? Listen to the E's. Difference between saying E and E, where we extend the breath. E. So we're just not really allowing the breath to kind of link. Part of that is probably because of the consonant sounds. So you're saying that like exercise, like eel, another way you can try to experiment, try to do that with your mouth really wide. It's like eel, 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 you notice that my tongue is doing a little bit of movement, but nothing too drastic. Eel, and then I can try that consonants back in. Eel, heel, lucky. Just try to say that. Don't press your lips together anywhere. Try to keep your mouth open the entire time. Eel, heel, lucky. Eel, heel, lucky. Eel, heel, lucky. Because we're trying to get used to just extending the breath and giving more space for that. Okay. So I'd experiment with some of those exercises there. In the second half of
Feel
this,
lucky that I get to do that because I get to do the work that.
okay. So with this little phrase, like for instance, the last part we'll look at is like this, because I get to do that.
Feel lucky that I get to do that because I get to do the.
That I get to do that part.
Feel lucky that I get to do that because I get to do the work that.
It's like that I get to do that. Let's first things first. Let's try to increase the pitch range. That I get to. So notice the steps here. That I get to. Da, 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 da. Do you see this is like we're just taking like 4 steps down? Da 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 da. That I get to. That I get to. Okay. Some tips that maybe, or some insights into this. This is because the speaker is speaking very quickly so I can understand it. Okay. Don't worry about this. When we're shadowing, yes, I mean, we want to be aware of the speed, but don't let the speed get in the way. A lot of times they're not actually talking as fast as we think they are. It's that they're really just using more reductions and linking with the breath. And the more that we can do the same, the faster we're going to sound as well. Because if you try to keep up the speed, you're going to get something kind of like this file where everything's going to sound really choppy and rushed.
Feel lucky that I get to do that because I get.
It's like we have this phrase again, like the dad, I get to do that. So our stress is on do. Okay, so that means everything before it is going to be reduced. And again, moving down in that pitch progression we talked about. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4. That I get to. And then we stress do. So remember with reductions, we don't need to say reductions perfectly. Okay, you don't need to say that I get to, because if you try to say it perfectly, you're going to get something kind of similar to what's happening in this file where everything's going to sound really kind of choppy. Focus on the vowels and don't make things sound perfect. Okay, it's like oh, oh, I gotta, oh, I gotta, and then do that. I gotta do that. Notice I'm not saying that I get to do that. I just say that I get to do that. That I get to do that. And the way I'm able to get there is by focusing on the vowels. I'm not worried about clarity. Don't worry so much about your consonant sounds. If your consonant sounds are getting in the way, just remove them. The key part that we need to be clear is the do part. It's like ooh, I gotta do that. Ooh, I gotta do that. So again, I'm just doing vowels first, and I'm doing the consonant sounds. But the consonant sounds are very weak when I add them. We don't need to reduce parts of our sentences to sound very clear. The analogy I give to my listeners is that imagine we're giving a gift to someone. When we speak English, we're giving a gift to someone. The gift we're giving is a jigsaw puzzle. If you guys ever play like puzzles, they have like the little pieces. Okay, we're giving a jigsaw puzzle every time we speak in American English. The thing is, we're not giving a complete jigsaw puzzle. We're giving them a jigsaw puzzle that has some pieces missing. That's kind of how we want to think of it. We don't want to give a complete puzzle. We don't want to say every single word perfectly. It's okay if some words get really, really reduced. We don't need to say that I get to do that. We can just try to get approximations close enough. That's going to sound more natural. That I get to do that. I'm not saying that I get to do that. I'm just saying that I got to. I got to. It doesn't even make sense on its own, right? I got to. But in the context, I got to do that. Now, by adding the stress, it's going to make some clarity there. So just some things to kind of be thinking about for that audio file. Thank you so much for sending that. Let's take a listen to our second file. Oh, before we do that, I do just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, who is us. We're the sponsor. We have a program called Magnet Lab, which is entirely focused about getting comfortable in sounding more natural in any situation you find yourself in, whether it's you're making a video, audio, you're on a stage, you're leading a meeting, you're talking with a friend, you're at night talking to your partner, whatever the situation may be. I want you to become a speaker who people are not only listening to, but want to listen to, are excited to listen to because they want to hear what you have to say. I want to help you do that. We have a program called Magnet Lab that meets every day for 30 minutes. I would love to have you in that small group. But a note that the price is going up. The price is going up on September 1st. We've been piloting it for the last about a month or two, and the results have been Very good. I'm very happy with what our students are doing, and I would love for you to have that growth as well. But as we transition, price going up. So if you would like to pay the price that we're at right now, currently it's $80 for the month. If you are interested in that before it goes up, then you need to join us before September 1st. So just heads up. I would love to help you guys reach the pronunciation and the communication in general that you aspire to. And honestly, this is going to help you not just in English, but anytime you speak in any language, including your first language, I'll be honest. So just a quick plug for that. You can go to fluentamerican.com/magnetlab for more information. Let's take a look at our second file.
Important, mountain, button, certain.
Okay, so we're saying some held T plus N sounds, whereas like mountain, cotton, written, words like that. So let's see what's going on with these.
Important, mountain, button, certain.
Okay. Part of the problem is our placement's very high. We're almost like kind of like talking like up here versus we're talking lower and engaging our diaphragm more. So there's not a lot of breath work happening. So first thing first, try to take a look at our section of videos related to breath. You can find them on the homepage, youtube.com/fluentamerican, right at the bottom. Lots of exercises there related to breath. The other thing is some placement things. What's up to Max hanging out with us? The placement is high, especially on this N sound. The letter N does not make a N sound. Although that may be news for you. It doesn't actually make a N sound. It makes a N sound. Can you hear the difference between N and N? N. 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 Can you hear the difference between those? If you can, so can your listener, by the way. So we want to opt for the lower one, because if you use the higher one, it's going to raise the placement on everything you say.
Important, mountain, but.
Important, mountain. We're getting like these like nasally front of mouth placements here, and that's just not, it's going to be hard to get a natural sound with that. So let's lower the placement. So instead of important, instead of mountain, instead of written. Some other things beyond placement that are going to be helpful. Right now, your reduced syllable sounds like your stronger syllable, and that's the opposite of what we want.
Important, mountain, but.
Important, mountain. So you're putting a lot of force into these final end sounds, when in reality, that's actually the weakest part of the word. Okay, so we want that part to be lower in pitch. We want it to be weaker. We want it to be faster. We want it to be lighter. You can almost whisper it. Important, mountain, written, eaten, forgotten. Okay, so notice the difference there. Take your second syllable, soften it, weaken it, do it faster, and that's going to help us immensely achieve a much more natural sound when we speak. So lower the placement on your end sound. Go soft as you experiment, just like whisper that final syllable, and I think you'll get some results that you're going to like a lot more. All right, guys, I do have to run, but hey, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We can't do this show without you. Thanks to everyone again who has sent us files. I hope you find the feedback for them helpful to help you achieve your goals. We'll be back on Friday at 7:30 a.m. with another edition of the Schwa Mill. I hope you guys all have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Just a quick note here from Gotcha. I don't use any microphones. Just put my phone close to my mouth. Record my voice, send it to the group. Do you think I should put my phone a little farther away toward my mouth? You could. I would say experiment. And if you like the distance more when you have it farther away, you can try that. You know, you can do like a little test. Like hold your phone farther away and just say like test, test, test. Then move it a little closer and say test, test, test. Then move a little closer and say test, test, test. Just kind of doing like that, and then you can determine where the best area is. Or you can have sometimes the microphone on different phones. Sometimes it works better when your phone is vertical. Sometimes it makes a better sound when your phone is horizontal. So every phone's a little different. Every microphone's a little different. So experiment and see which location and placement of your phone works best. All right, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a good day, have a good night, and a good afternoon.